A very good afternoon to all, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Tom Grieve and I'll be taking us through the proceedings here today, assisting in the crowd, the marketing agents. Many of you would have had the pleasure of meeting Jin Ling and Jenny Walker throughout the course of the campaign. Also assisting here today, Lachlan Whitehead, Jack, Kevin Leuenberg to assist with any rental inquiries you might have. Jack, obviously fluent in Mandarin if you do need to speak to Jack at all, or any assistance in bidding, he's the man to go to. And I've missed somebody here, I think. Karan Vagala, there he is, the one and only, right in front of me. Together we're representing Ray White Estate Agents, auctioneers and property managers of 77 Koonang Road in Carnegie. On behalf of the team at Ray White, but more importantly, on behalf of our vendors here today, they've done an absolutely incredible job of presenting the home for the lucky buyer here today. We'd just like to say a very quick thank you to you all for your attendance. And to any of the interested buyers here today, all the very best of luck with your bidding. To any of the underbidders, commiserations in advance. Now, today's auction will be conducted in accordance with the rules and any additional conditions that were made available for inspection before the start of today's auction. The auction rules prohibit an auctioneer from accepting bids or offers for the property after the property has been knocked down to the successful bidder. The vendors have a reserve price, and as the auctioneer I can indicate bidders on request. The law prohibits false bids, prohibits any major disruptions by bidders, and prohibits bidders attempting to prevent others from bidding, and it does provide fines for this conduct. The rules do permit vendor bids, and the words we'll use during the auction to indicate we're making a bid on behalf of the vendor will very simply be vendor bid. And of course, by law, only I as the auctioneer today have the right to place that bid on behalf of the vendor. Welcome Jerry Settiardi and Andrew Prekop. I think they've just made it in the last minute. Thank you for coming along today. Now buyers, the contractor sale has been on display for the last half an hour. If you did take the time to read through it, you'll see it does confirm that Ray White Carnegie are selling what is formally described as lot number 1, being the front dwelling here on plan of subdivision 541163C. Of course, more commonly known to yourself and I as 1 at 26 Willesden Road in Hughesdale. In a moment's time, when I do call for your bidding, we'll be asking for a deposit equal to 10% of the purchase price. We'll try and get a down payment today, perhaps $5,000 or $10,000 paid into our trust account, with the balance paid in preferential terms. Well, actually, sorry, the balance of that deposit will be paid on Monday, and then the settlement, preferential terms for our vendors, fairly specifically 60 to 75 days from today. Unless, of course, something else has been pre-arranged with one of the marketing agents here, we'll be calling for a 60 to 75-day settlement and a 10% deposit. If you are a first-time auction attendee, to place a bid, simply shout out your bid in a nice clear voice, hand in the air, nod of the head, or seek assistance from one of the many agents that will be floating around in the crowd today to assist with your bidding. The way that we'll be selling the property is by calling it down 3 times. On the first, second, third, and final call, when the contract hits my hand, like so, the property will be sold. And at that point, buyers, no late bids can or will be accepted. So it's really important to make sure you get those bids in before the contract hits my hand. If we do happen to fall short of the vendor's reserve price here today, let me just remind you, it'll be the highest bidder and the highest bidder only that gets invited inside to exclusively negotiate. And we know that in over 80% of the instances we find ourselves in that position, the property goes on to sell post-auction. So an incredibly strong fighting position to put yourself in if there is any interest in trying to secure this property here today. So buyers, what's not to love about this particular property? When it comes to entry-level real estate, when it comes to getting a foot in the market, you cannot go wrong with a renovated period home in a central location like 1 at 26 Willesden Road here in Hughesdale. The moment you walk into the property, it perfectly combines the new with the old. You've got the beautiful high ceilings, you've got the nice open floor plan now, you've got the original period rooms up the front. It really is an absolutely exceptional little renovation. Somebody made the comment a moment ago that not a square centimetre of the property has been wasted. It's all been used so effectively. And as you walk out into that living area, I know the vendors made a note of what some of their favourite things about this particular property have been, and the open floor plan and the little alfresco area seem to rate fairly highly on their list of things that they've enjoyed at this particular property. You've got the ceiling fan, the air conditioning in the back to keep it nice, and the air flows through the property beautifully, and that little alfresco area there, nice and secluded and private, been separated by, obviously, or shielded by the house and the garage there is just a beautiful, secluded little space. It really doesn't feel like you're one of two on the block when you're sitting out there. It feels so nice and private, and a great little spot to sit down and entertain, or if you've got a small family or something, perhaps of space for a small child to run around and enjoy themselves. The workshop out the back, beautifully set up. I wish I could say the same about my own, but again, the attention to detail in a man's workshop tells you a little bit about how they live day to day. And unfortunately, I don't want anyone to ever come through my garage, because then you'll know the type of person that makes me. But I think when you walk through this one, you can just see that the attention to detail throughout this property has been fantastic. I love the little secluded fly screen that goes all the way across the back door there. But then when you're not using it, it's perfectly hidden away. It doesn't have any encumbering fly screens that you've got to slide across that really sort of interfere with the aesthetics of looking out to that courtyard there. It's really been thought about well with this particular property. And if that's not enough, folks, the period facade should be enough to get you. And if that isn't enough, well, the location, how can you go wrong? Just a stone's throw away from Hughesdale Station and Hughesdale Shops, Chadstone Shopping Centre, a short walk from where we are, or about a 5 or 10 minute walk down to Oakley Central, which is arguably one of the best shopping precincts in the southeast of Melbourne. Make no doubt about that. Through COVID, when so many shopping strips, little local shopping strips, have gone a bit to the wayside and had their culture and their vibe about them taken away from them, Oakley has thrived. It just seems to be an incredible little shopping strip, and the amount of diversity and different types of things you can do in Oakley is absolutely incredible. And it's a great position for a person to raise a small family or a professional couple or whatever it might be in here. So folks, the property sells itself. You don't need me to keep talking about it. I'm going to put it across to you now. We'll call for a fair, reasonable start. 1 at 26 Willesden Road in Hughesdale. In your hands, buyers. Who'd like to bid us away here today? Don't mind the start. Range of 1 to 1,080,000 throughout the course or the later part of the campaign. What about the mid-nines? Don't mind the start. You tell me, buyers. Happy to take a start mid-nines. Happy to place a vendor bid too if I need to. 950? 930. 930, I'll take it, sir, and congratulations. I hope you like drinking red. We'll give you a present for the opening bid there. 930,000 the bid. Roll in 20s from there if we can. At $930,000 a bid now. Do we say 950? At $930,000 a bid now. 950 if you'd like to go, buyers. Rise at 20 if we can. At 930,000, I'm fairly bid and offered. At 930 the bid now. At $930,000, 50 do we say, buyers? At 930 I'm bid. Calling for a rise at 20 at 930. I've got first call now. Second call, 930. Surely not buyers. Third call now. 950. 50. I'll take the 50 over here. Got in first and a slightly more attractive bid for me as well. Thank you all the same. At 950 the bid. 20 do we say to 70? 70 I've got. Do we go straight to 90 now? At 70 the bid. 970 I've got. At $970,000 a bid, do we say 90? 70 the bid, front and centre with our starter. At 970 I'm bid now. Love to see a rise at 20 still if we can, at least to the bottom of the range. At $970,000 I'm bid. We'll call it down 3 more times. At 970 the bid now. First call with our starter at 970. Second call. 980. This time you got in first. 980. I'll take your 10. Same opportunity for a 10 if you'd like to go to 990. 90 I've got. Straight ahead. Front and centre. Do we say a million? 990 the bid now with our starter. 1 million even. And here we go. 1 million the bid now on my left. 1,010,000. 1 million I've got on my left. At 1 million even the bid. Do we say 1,010,000 buyers? Happy to roll in 10s if that's your nominated bid. Thank you. 1,010,000 I've got. 20 do you say? I've got 10 over here, 20, thank you. 20 the bid now, do we say 30? At 1,020,000 front and centre with our starter over here. At 1,020,000 the bid, do we go to 30? At 1,020,000 I've got, call it down 3 times. At 1,020,000 the bid. 30 I've got, welcome back to you now. 40, straight back at you, confident reply. At 40 the bid. At 1,040,000 I've got now. 50 do we say? At 40 the bid. 1,040,000 the bid now. First call at 1,040,000. 50. 60. Do we say 70? 60 the bid. 1,060,000. Don't let his confidence scare you. At 1,060,000 the bid now. First call. 70. 70. 80. 90. 80 the bid. 1,080,000. Give you a moment to think about it. 1,080,000 the bid. At $1,080,000 on bid, do we say 90? At 1,080,000. First call now. 1,080,000. Second call. 90, welcome to the bidding there. New face in the race. 90 the bid. Do we say 1-1? We do. 1-1.
On the market, Tom?
We are on the market and selling. I thought I'd let Jin announce that. 1.1 with our starter on the market and selling. At $1.1 million to bid, do we say 110? At $1,100,000 I've got, do we go to 110 buyers? Won't be 10. Welcome back. Won't be pausing the auction today. 110's the bid. On my right over here against you, Karan, at 110 the bid. At $1,110,000 I'm bid. First call now, 1,110 on the market and selling buyers. Second call. 15. I'll take your 5, but I reckon a 10's a smart reply. 15 the bid. Do we say 25? 15 I've got. 1,115,000. Do we go for a 10 buyers? Be the strong bidder at 1,115,000. 15 I've got here. First call now, 1,115,000. Do we go straight to 25 buyers? Second call, $1,115,000 a bid. 25. Thank you very much, Jerry. 25 across the road there at 1-1. 25 the bid. 1-1.25 I've got. Do we say 35? 25's the bid now. Jerry's buyer standing over there at 1,125,000 the bid. I reckon
1.15, Tom.
1.15. Love the strong bid from you there. Well done, Andrew and co. At 1,150 the bid. What do we say from here, Jerry? 1,150. Confidence is the way to buy an auction. Make no doubt about it.
10,000.
10 to 60 I've got. 160 now. 1,160,000. Across the road with Jerry's buyer at 1,160. At 1,160 the bid. 65. Where did that one come from? Sorry. Thank you very much. 65 the bid. Happy to take your 5, but Jerry, spruik the benefit of a 10. 65's the bid now. 75. That's the spirit. 75 I've got. 80 over here. Straight back at you. 1,180 the bid. Do we say 90? 90 we do. 95. Do we go 205? 1,195 the bid. 1,195. 1,195,000.
1-2, Tom.
1-2. I've got 1-2 over here. 1-2. Beat you to it. 205. So 210. We'll take it over here. 210 the bid now. 1,210,000. At $1,210,000 a bid. In your hands, buyers. I reckon the 10s are the smart money at $1,210,000 on bid. First call now, 1,210,000.
1,215,000.
15. Welcome to the bidding. Best of luck to you today. 215.
1750.
Will we go 20? 15. I'm going to hold it for just one moment, sir. 215 the bid. 1,215,000 front and centre across the road there. What do we say, Jerry? Do we go to 20? 215 I've got it. 1,215,000. First call now. 1,215,000. 220. Thank you very much. 220 the bid. 25. 220 I've got. 1,220,000 on my right. Do we say 25 buyers? $1,220,000 a bid. First time now. 1,220,000.
1,225,000.
25. Welcome back to 25. Do we say 30? 25 the bid. 1,225,000. At 1,225,000 the bid. First time now. 1,225,000. Second time. 1,225,000 the bid. Third call at 1,225,000 on bid across the road. On the market and selling.
230.
230. Welcome back, Jerry. 230 the bid. Do we say 35? At $1,230,000 on bid now. At 1,230,000. Jerry's holding the bid there. 230. First call now. 1,230,000. Second call. 1,230,000. Third call now. At 1,230,000. Jerry's buyer holding the 835. Are we all done, buyers? Have we found the highest bidder here today at 1,230,000 on bid? We'll give Karan a moment to talk to them at 1,230,000. First time now, 230. Second time, 1,230,000. We seen your best today, sir? Definitely out. We've had about 3 or 4 bidders standing over here, I think.
2.5, Tom.
2.5. I will take it now, and same opportunity to the other gentleman that asked me a little bit earlier. 230, 2.5. If you want to go to 235, that's fine. At 1,232,500 the bid now. At 1,232,500. $1,232,500 a change. We're going to 35.
35.
35. I might have just undersold myself there. 35. 1,235,000 the bid. At 1,235,000. 37.5 do we say? Happy to roll in the 2.5s if that's what's going to keep you in it. 235 the bid. 1,235,000 with Jerry's buyer there at 235. First call now, 1,235,000. Second call, 1,235,000. Third call now at $1,235,000 a bid. All done, all silent at 1.235. On the market and selling, buyers. If you're leaving it to the last minute, now's the time to speak. 1,235,000. We definitely out here today. 235 the bid on the third and final call I sell. 236. Counter worms now. Do we go 40, Jerry? 36. Straight back with a 40. 40. Thank you, we do. 240 the bid. $1,240,000 I've got with Jerry's buy now. At 1.24 the bid. Do you want to try another one? That one cost you nothing. $1,240,000. First call now, Jerry's buyer. Second call, 1,240,000. Third call now, all done, all silent, at $1,240,000 on bid. All done. Definitely out today. Thank you very much. Are we definitely out over the road here? Thank you. Haven't forgotten my starter either. Definitely out. Over here, we're out today. Thank you. Sir, under the tree there, definitely out. Over the back, we're out. Thank you. Looks like we've found the highest bidder. We'll start by giving the underbidders a round of applause here today, if we can, buyers, at $1,240,000 a bid. First, second, third and final call. On the market and selling. Definitely. We are selling, sold. Congratulations to the highest bidder. Commiserations to all of our underbidders here today. Thank you very much for your attendance and have a great day.